Hi, my name is Jillian. Welcome to my channel. Today is Tuesday, so I'm going to be doing a tag. Do you use or read along with audiobooks? I have a bit of a hard time with audiobooks. I am very picky with the narrator. It is quite easy for my mind to wander. If you aren't a really good narrator, I will stop listening pretty quickly. I do enjoy listening to audiobooks when I'm taking a trip or if I'm working. I have never read a book and listened to an audiobook at the same time. It is something that I want to try with some books that I'm having a harder time digesting. It will make it so my mind cannot wander and I have to stay in the book. That's what I'm hoping, but I haven't tried it yet. Do you utilize your local library? I am constantly at my local library. I have a number of different branches, so I can pretty much get whatever I want from them. I have never bought an ebook. I have never bought an audiobook. I get them all from the library. One of the branches of my library is less than a mile away, so it's an easy walk. I love to go there with my children to get some exercise and pick something up to read. Do you DNF books? Generally, no. The only time that I DNF books is kind of an accidental DNF. If it's due back at the library, then I return it. Maybe I'll get it sometime in the future. I am somebody who has a really hard time deciding to DNF a book because I'm always worried that it's just about to get good, that the payoff is coming. I feel like so many times when I pick up a book, the beginning is good, not fantastic, but then when you get to the end, it all comes together and it really hits you. I feel like if I had DNF'd a lot of the books that I was thinking I maybe wasn't all that interested in, I would have missed a lot. Do you read multiple books at the same time? I do, but there are some specifics involved in this. I always have a book going that is just for me. I might have an audiobook going. I also am always reading a book to my children, or we're reading a book as a family in general. My husband and I will occasionally listen to an audiobook while we're cooking so that we can discuss it and enjoy it that way together. Physical books, for me personally, that I only ever have one going. Do you make time or have a specific time in your day that you set aside for reading? My favorite time to read is at night, right before bed, but I have to admit that I feel like I get pretty distracted. The time when I get the best reading time done with absolutely no distractions is first thing in the morning if I wake up super early. Do you dog-ear books? I do, and I feel a little bit awkward about saying yes. I never used to. I was always very careful about that. I never use dog ears as a way to mark where I am in a book. I'll use a bookmark for that. But if I find a quote that I'm really interested in or something like that, then I will occasionally dog ear something. My latest philosophy with books is I read them, and even if it's my favorite book, I am donating it to a little free library. And that's basically where I get all of my books. And I actually really like when I get a book that has some dog ears in it because I like to kind of think, okay, well, there's something special on this page. What is it? What caught this person's eye? So I like that when I get a book. I don't necessarily mind passing a dog-eared book on to someone who's going to pick up the book next. Do you annotate your books? No, I do not write in them, not even in pencil. I just couldn't do it. How do you feel about spoilers? I do not like spoilers. If I really truly did things the way I wanted to, I wouldn't even really know what a book is about, aside from it's a Western or it's a thriller, something like that. I would rather figure it all out as I'm reading it. Grab it and start reading, not knowing what I'm getting myself into, and that is my favorite. Thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you next time.